Well, I can tell you right off the bat that what I got to talk about would maybe take about 20 minutes. But I'm not going to start talking about all these things. I'm going to write a letter to the editor instead, like I've always done for several years. I have a typewriter at home. The old ribbons get kind of worn out, but I still continue to type. So, to make a long story short, I don't want to talk about the $16 million thing, because if you're going to try to vote for that thing again, you know it's going to fail. You've already got all the voters mad at you, especially people that own a lot of land, because they don't want their taxes going up that much. So you better look at something around maybe 5–6 million, you know. You got to look at a figure that you know the voters are going to approve. You're going to mess around with that $16 million thing, I'll be dead in my grave before it ever happens. Now, the one thing I wanted to really stress and talk about, you're renovating the high school, and I'm 100% in favor of everything that's going to be done in the high school. I voted yes on all that stuff. You wonder why I'm up here? I'm 82 years old, and why do I care about anything here in Madison High School? Well, I had to keep 3 kids graduated from Madison High School. They're all doing very well, and I still 100% support the high school. I attend their athletic facilities and listen, go on and on and on. Now, what I would like to see done, you're never going to be able to build a $6 million gym. So while you're renovating the high school, renovate that gym over here so we got something decent. When it's all said and done, you'll have enough seating space in there which will equal what you have at Dakota State right now. And Mike Rickey knows as well as I do that you like to play your games where you practice. You like to sleep in your own bed instead of somebody else's. It always feels better. And the same thing with the gym over here. What do? You get some architects in here and figure out a way to make that gym bigger, where you're going to be seating, right now you seat around 840 some people are in the bleachers. Very uncomfortable bleachers. You got to get all the bleachers in there. You knock out that east wall, you knock out the north wall, you put all new bleachers in the gym. You lengthen the floor by about 3 feet because it's too short to begin with. And then you're going to have seating all the way around. You can put the high school kids up here in the north end. All the bleachers on the east end, you're going to knock out that east wall because you got about 20 feet to go before you come to that other building. You leave the lockers the way they are. You don't get too fancy with a lot of other things in there. But you're going to end up with a gym that's going to have seating maybe around 1,500–1,600 people. It's going to be a real good thing for the Lennox people, T, etc., to have all these nice gyms to say you should see what Madison did to their old gym up there. They renovated the gym and the high school, and they're going to stick $6–7 million into the old high school. Why not stick? You can do that whole gym thing for less than $3 million. I've already talked to contractors about it, and we have a lot of good contractors right here in Madison that could do that job and save the school district a lot of money. And so I want you to seriously to look at the renovation of this old gym, because I know that can be done. Because I've talked to enough contractors that told me that it can be done. So I'm not just blowing smoke. You can do this whole thing, including that, do your 1, 2, 3 most important things. To me, the gym's the most important things. The gym makes you money. You make a lot of money on basketball there. Gymnastics, they need a bigger gym. Just go ask Chris Waba. I talked to him about this too. He'd love to have a bigger gym. The gymnastic girls, they need something bigger. You just talk to the gymnastic girls, they'll tell you that. Bud Postman, he promised them a gym a couple years ago. He's never going to get a gym for them girls. So make this gym over here bigger, and I know it can be done. Someday you're going to build a brand new high school that's going to cost you $40 million when you build it, or maybe more even than that. That's it in a nutshell to me, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm giving the school board a bunch of hell, but they organized a committee in order to do this thing over here in the school, and it didn't go through. So you got to come up with something better and something cheaper that the people are going to vote on. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much for your attention. Appreciate it.